Hi everyone, my name is Leah Taraskevich, for those of you who don't know me, and I was a Loretto volunteer in 2010-2011 in Washington, D.C. I worked at the D.C. Rape Crisis Center, and mostly recently I've been thinking a lot about my career trajectory and how Loretto set me on that. I've been working in the domestic and sexual violence field and movement for over 7 years now, since leaving the Loretto program. And there's a very clear connection. Having worked at the DC Rape Crisis Center really set me on that path and introduced me to work that I found extremely fulfilling and really meaningful. And Loretto has become a spiritual home for me and has allowed me to really come back into my identity as a Catholic, but also as a queer Catholic person, and a queer Catholic person who's a feminist and who tries to live out her social justice and political values through her faith. And Loretto, I don't know that I would have ever been able to reconcile all of that if it weren't for Loretto. And my time specifically in the program really embedded in me the value of living and working through and with and in community. So I owe so much to Loretto, to all of you, to the program for existing. So thank you for everything.
My name is Kylie Frederick. I'm a former volunteer from the year 2014-2015, where I was based in St. Louis and worked at Doorways, running a volunteer program. So while I was doing that, one day I got a call from one of my high school volunteers who said, I'm going to be late because I just got kicked out of my house and I got to figure out where to go. So I spent the rest of my day trying to figure out all the resources in the area and told them about a youth shelter on the bus line to their school where they can stay at. Fast forward, and I just got my social work degree, and I work at that youth shelter now, where I supervise case management staff. And the youth that I work with, they experience a lot of trauma, which is a pretty hot topic nowadays. The one thing that is not, I think, communicated often about trauma is the way that it can take form in reality, such as, a young person cussing you out, or trying to punch you, or hitting and kicking doors, or even threatening you. Reactions to trauma can be traumatizing, and that's what I deal with on a daily basis. But my biggest takeaway with Loretto is the exact same thing that sustains me to be able to do what I do. In particular, the values of spirituality, community, simplicity, and social justice, aka self-care. The communities of my family, my friends, my coworkers, my mentors, and Loretto guide me when I'm lost. My spiritual practices of meditation and prayer, they root me into the earth, and they fuel me when I'm tired. Focusing on simplicity in all things declutters my mind and my surroundings, allowing me to act clearly. And then finally, a focus on social justice teaches me how to be an ever-evolving neighbor to others. Without Loretto's support, opportunity, lessons, and most importantly, love, I would not be nearly as joyful, healthy, and crowded as I at least like to think that I am right now. Loretto is increasingly revealing to me how much it has affected me, and I'm excited to continue realizing its influence. Thank you.